Alright, we got them all set up right out the curing station or drying station. Now we're going to look at them in order, starting with the Super X1. If the camera would focus. There we go. Now I do like how this one came out. This one had no real issues. Instead, like right here, but that was removing the supports. But we do have like those little spots where the supports were, and we do have a little crack right here. Now I'm going to talk about the other ones, as you can see those two do have some issues going on. But other than that, this actually came out pretty good. The bottom looks good. We do have that little hole right there. I'll have to fill that in. Yeah, it looks just like from the movie. Now we're going to put that to the side. Go with number 2, Super X2. Now one of these sides, I think it's this one right here that has like where you can still see all of its detail and everything. Like you see this little spot right here, but in person you got a lot more. I'm trying to see if the light will catch it, but on this side, because of how the thing did the supports, it kind of just messed up. I would have preferred if it would have just done it at the bottom, but we do have some detail. We got this little spot right here, and all and the 6 legs. I'm not sure if those are supposed to be the landing gear or those jets, because we have jets in the back. We got this little spot right here, and we do have this part right here. You can see where it does have some lift areas or high points. Now right here, I was trying to figure out why was this all hollowed out, and then I realized if you look inside, and it's the same issue with this one, and you'll see that one. But if you look inside, I don't know how good the camera's picking it up, but inside there you do actually see the point where this part is meant to be like where it can open up. But this file and that file does not have or showing this being able to open or anything. It doesn't say nothing about it or anything else. So I didn't know I was supposed to put holes at the bottom. So I'm thinking that's what happens. Is the back here you can see is all solid, and right here up front is all hollowed out. So I did not know that. So apparently I'm going to try this again, and we'll see what happens. But this one, I'm not just going to throw them away. I'm just going to probably open this part up all the way and just have it where this one be the open version. So will that one. But I did not know how far. Does this did have a little bit of stringing going on right here, just like this little spot right here is. But it was like more of like a string look when I got out of the curing station. But ain't this supposed to open up all the way back here or just to here? I'll have to go back and watch the movie. So if y'all know, let me know. But yeah, everything else did come out alright. Instead, like I said, this did have some cracks and it's just hollowed half of the fit thing. But Grant, these are all 3 of these were actually much larger. I scaled them down very much. I think this was almost like 5 feet. I think, and I scaled it down. But but yeah, we're gonna put that one down. We're gonna look at the Super X3 now. Now this did have the cannons on there, but when I was moving, they were really small, and with the support in some of them, I think this side or this side, one of the sides, I think it was this side because you can see this is missing that part off of it, and it was not even connected. The support came up and pointed towards it, but it was not there. But like I said, on that one was a little bit more further, and this one's right here, and you can see the beam or the spot that does the zero. I'm trying to think of what it was called. It was the freezing ray when they were trying to cool burning Godzilla. But you can see that right there. But on the model itself in the file, did not say anything about the thing being able to open or being hollowed or any of it. And you can clearly see that's in there. That is the freezing ray. Now it would have been neat if this could have had like a slip right here, and you could actually open and close it. That I could understand, but this was just when I got the files for all these, they didn't show nothing, they didn't say nothing, but they were just closed off so you couldn't see anything. But right here is hollow because you can actually see that is just empty space right there for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it was in the movie. I'm not sure. Now one of these did break off, and it was this one right here, and I had to super glue it back on there, and it did not come out or go back in the right spot. But I guess that's what you get for trying to print items smaller than what they were meant to be. Like I said, these were actually much larger. But it still came out all right. We still got that good detail and everything going on. You actually can see the barrels. I don't know how good the camera's picking it up, but in person, I can see the barrels on the missiles right here. The only thing was just right here and there. Nothing else was the issue. Instead, like the cannons right here, but we can always go back and fix that. Now we're going to talk about some sizing. Now, like I said, I did scale these down, and here's the chart here. I do have the size already for the USS Argo. But right here is the scale. If you want to try this, but if you do, make sure if whatever file you get, make sure these parts are solid, or if they're hollow, find a way to figure that out. But here's the sizing for 1, 2, and 3. And if you do have an Argo, here's the size for that. And where it says Y, that is right here, I believe. I'm not sure. These were made before I actually had my problems with the printer. And these were going to be the next print before the printer stopped. I couldn't use it until now. So I can't remember fully everything. But yes. Now we're going to talk about some other sizing. So I'm going to move the camera right quick. Get out of zoom. Now first up, we're going to talk about like the heaves right here. These are actually, this one's the smallest out of the group. These are about the size of that. So you can, if you want, if you do get these, you could put a little hole at the bottom and place these on here. Or you can just get some sticky tack and put on here and put on there. And I've done that on other stuff y'all have seen. I'm just recently, if I can get my hands on it, just picked up these right here. These little floating platforms. And you can just place them right here if you have some sticky tack to have them floating. But for these, it would be kind of low to the ground. Now we're going to talk about some others. Now this one is mostly just going to be for the Super X3, and that is with the Burning Godzilla and Destroyer that I have that are mini figures. Now I don't think the ship was just that size, and these were actually made for the bigger figures, but I thought while I had those out, I will show like a size comparison. Now we're going to talk about what these were really made to go with, and these do go with these pretty well. If I had them on a stand like this, but not right now. I believe this is close enough to the size. I have not seen the movie. I just went online, saw the size for these, did some calculations between the sizes of the figures. But this will work, and I do actually have the burning Godzilla right here to go with the soup, the number 3. 2 and 1 goes with this one right here, the regular form of the Godzilla of the 90s. And these are both Playmates. These are both the same figures. I do have videos up for these if you have not seen them. I highly recommend checking them out if you want to have a standard Godzilla or a burning Godzilla. Now let's get those two out of the way and bring in our last 2 figures. Now these 2 are Kong and Godzilla. Now no, these are not the new ones, but this is the special editions Kong. I just called that so it's easier, or the exclusive one with the scars that came with the heaves. Now these do actually work kind of good with these because these monsters are actually larger than what they were in the Heisei. So these do kind of fit well with them. Especially number 1, says it was about the size of the heaves, and the heaves work great with them. Put that in the back. So you can actually have like Kong grabbing them and everything, or being flying around Godzilla. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Hope everybody enjoyed it. I know I probably went a little bit long, and I'm sorry, but if you stayed in till the end of the video, thank you for sticking around through everything. I'm going to put these back in order. But yes, I will be doing some work on these, and I will probably show them up soon once I'm done. But yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll hopefully see everybody next time.